Oh, g'day. So yeah, we're back on deck. What are we, Monday? Monday, arvo, well and truly, later in the day. Yeah, got back from holidays on Saturday. So yeah, we got back from the coast or wherever we went. So that was good. Yeah. 6 nights in a caravan with 2 kids is pretty interesting when they start fighting between each other, but that's all right. But no, it was good. It was good to have a break. Had a few beers and caught up with a few friends and stuff like that, so it was really good. Yeah, what have we been doing today? Cleaned the shed, so I cleaned up this big pile of junk that I had here, and I still haven't cleaned out the scrap bin, but I'll get to that. But yeah, just sorted out all that, sorted out the bolt rack. Yeah, I got to do a bit of ordering there and get a few new bolts in. So yeah, found a lot more than what I thought I'd had. So fed sheep, yeah, put hay out to all the ewes. We had 10 mil of rain this morning too, which was bloody, well, I didn't expect to have that much, but yeah. And I was on the way back to my neighbour's and I just saw his rock picker was out of the shed, so I was like, oh, do you reckon I'd come and grab that? Because I've got a few rocks in one paddock up here, and with the rain it might make it a bit easier to pick them up. So yeah, I rang him up and said, how about it? So I've just got to yeah, give it a bit of a grease, and yeah, we should be good to go. He said the tines are getting pretty worn down, which they are, but the actual fingers where the rocks pick up, but we're going to have a crack and see if it'll do it without changing the tines. So I haven't got a heap to do. Yeah, and then we'll go and give it a shot and see how it goes. I've done a lot of work on them, like welding, but I've never actually used one. So yeah, we just got to obviously pull that pin there, then the pull goes out, and yeah, apart from that, just a hydraulic drive motor that drives the reel. I'll have to lift it up and take these travel chocks out, give it a go and see how we go. So yeah, I might grease that up now and then see how we go. I might go out after lunch or after tea and see how it works. Oh well, I think I'll grease it all. So yeah, we'll run up the paddock and see how we go. Fold it out at any rate, see what hopefully we don't wreck. And well, if I wreck it, I'll just have to fix it. So yeah, we'll drive up the paddock now and have a look. Good morning. So yeah, I've got this rock picker sort of all greased up last night, which you would have seen. Obviously it's a little bit well, it's 8:30 or something in the morning, so I was sort of keen to give it a run. There's a bit of grass in this paddock, so I don't really want to chip a rock and start a fire, but yeah, so at the moment I've got it all, just got to take these stoppers out, so I'm guessing that'll just sit down there. It's actually not mine, it's my neighbour's, like I said, so I'm learning. But no, I've got this up, so take them out. That'll let the actual cradle drop down, and then yeah, I've just got to fold out the pull. So we'll have a crack at doing that now. I've got to take this pin out here, and I bet you it's not loose. So yeah, I've just got to get that in the right position, and then yeah, it should all fold out hopefully. That's my plan. And then we'll see if it'll pick some rocks up. Yeah, and if we can't get low enough, I might have to replace those tines, but I'll talk to my neighbour and we'll work around that. So yeah, we'll see how we go. Oh, we've got it swung out. Go up the hill here and find a rocky patch and see how we go. It might work or it might not. We'll see. So yeah, I'm finally got it in the workshop. I've just been sort of stuffing around, trying to dodge it. But no, I've got, you would have seen I had these concaves. They're out of a case header, obviously, because they're halves. I think the new Johnny ones are halves too, I don't know. But, and so originally I would have had the wires in there. You see all the little holes where the wires would have ran through. So the bloke wants to put round bar in between all these. So I've sort of got to cut some slots out of each of these half moons, and then yeah, slot the round bar into it. So yeah, each one I got to do. Might try and straighten that a bit. Yeah, so we'll give it a shot. I'm just going to try one at first and then see how it goes. See how it works. So yeah, my plan is just to plasma cut all these little half moons out. I made this little jig up just out of a bit of tin. So just push that in and then yeah, draw our cut on there. So I'll do this one here and we'll slot it in and see how it works. So yeah, I've sort of got one welded in or tacked up. So I sort of just went around and yeah, cut all the little slots out. You can see up here. So I just had to notch it out with the plasma. Notched all the centre ones out. They were a bit of a pain. See, obviously that one there's got a bit of gap. But I'll just fill that with the welder and welder up the best I could. Then yeah, cut all these 425, and then just slot them all in. So yeah, it's all below that, so hopefully it won't knock down anything that it shouldn't. I'm sort of guessing what I'm doing, but yeah, I'll go through, I'll weld that out now. I might just weld it in a bit, you know, I might weld a bit over here and do a bit down here, just so I don't put too much heat in one area and twist it up or do something like that. So we might weld her out and then, yeah, got this one to do yet, but it's, it needs a bit of loving. She's a bit bent there, and see how it goes at any rate. Oh, that's it all welded out now. Looks a bit better from the back than what it does from the front. It's pretty rough, but yeah. So he just wanted shut this back. He the fella just wanted 10mm gaps between that flat bar and the sort of round bar. So I think it's roughly right. So yeah, hopefully I haven't warped them too much by welding them. But no, it looks pretty good. So I've only got one more to go. But yeah. So yeah, I've got these done. You can see they're all welded out now. Fair old job doing that, but oh, look, it's not pretty, but it's come up pretty well, I think. I don't know whether I'm gonna have to put one in that gap or not, but I've run out of rod, so we'll see what the bloke says. But if I shove one in there, it's gonna be pretty short. But I'll have a yarn to the fella and see what he reckons on that one. What else did I do? Oh, I went and found our we got a 3-inch transfer pump we just use for pumping out dams when they get low. Getting down a bit, so I went and grabbed that. It's been up at a neighbour's joint, for ages. Yeah, we got it up there like 2 years ago probably. So I went and dug it out of the shed, give it a bit of a blow off. And yeah, it literally started like first pull, so we'll see if we can do it again. But no, she's a wild pump. I'll set it up and see if we can get her to go. But I literally, yeah, cleaned it up a bit and blew it off. And as you can tell, it's a little two-stroke, so it just pings along and I'm not going to run it for too long because obviously it's got no water in it. But nah, I'll head up to my brother's now. I'm going to try and find some pipes. I just want to pump. Where my house dam is, I've got an island in the middle of it, and obviously the dam's going dry with it being a bit drier. I'm going to pump one side of the dam into the other, and then maybe get an excavator in and dig it out and get rid of that island. But I've just got to find all our hoses, because apparently the bloke that borrowed it didn't have the suction hose, so I've just got to go and tee up and see where all that's been put. So that's my plan of attack. So I'm going to run up to my brother's now and see if he's got it up there, or if not, I'll have to find it somewhere. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Then we might even get that set up and do a bit of pumping. So yeah, I ended up locating our suction hose, but turns out it was sitting on the dam bank at my brother's joint, and it had been there since early 2000s by the looks of it. No, it had been there for a while in the sun, so it's cooked. She's yeah, she's got a few holes in her. Not gonna get much suction out of that bad boy. And screen's cooked as well. And also to save that as well, the can lock fitting's seen better days as well. So it's all broken and it's missing the rubber, so it ain't gonna suck. So it looks like that job's not happening today, but I'm thinking I might, I'm gonna make a new screen. Obviously that one there's buggered. So I was thinking I could use a drum, like an old chemical drum. I've got an old zinc drum here, it's pretty well washed out. So I was thinking I could cut a hole in the top there, drill a few holes in it, you know, just make it work somehow. So I might work on that for now, and I might actually use this old cam lock fitting. So yeah, and then we'll have a new screen for it, and then I'll get a couple of new, well, I need new female cam lock fitting, and the pump's got an old school fitting on it too, so I might even change that for a cam lock. Because obviously we saw the pump runs. Yeah, we might change that fitting out there and put a cam lock fitting on it as well, I'm thinking. Yeah, I cut the, as you can see, I just chucked it in the bandsaw, chop that bit off. Bang. So I'll just cut that off. So then I can use this tail as a sort of an end for my suction. I'm just gonna bloody drill a couple of holes in that. Hopefully get my fingers in there somehow and get the bolts done up, and then yeah, I'll drill a heap of holes in that. That'll be our new suction. I didn't think that was a bad idea. And then yeah, we just got to find some hose and some hose clamps. So I might have to buy some. And yeah, a couple of fittings. So we'll whip into this now and then see how we go. So yeah, what's the time? Oh, I think it's about 11 o'clock now. So I've actually been in the mine this morning for 4 hours. Got in there and started at 6. So yeah, and then it turned out the bloke that I was supposed to be doing a job with didn't turn up. So they sort of sent me home. So now I'm back home. So yeah, I ended up, while I was in town, I got some hose, so suction hose for the pump. And I got some new cam. I've got another cam lock fitting somewhere in here. So there's that. Excuse the mess in the ute. So yeah, I've got that and that. So I'll be able to put those two together, then put our suction screen on the end as well. So that's a job I can do this morning. So what I might do, I might go in and get my kettle going, so I can shove the hose in it, or at least tip hot water on it, and then make it a bit easier to get it all together. Because this is between me and my brother, this pump, my brother has lost the fitting for that. So obviously that'll go on there, which is fine. But yeah, we've got to work out what I'm going to do here. I'm hoping the old man can find the fitting. So, and then we'll then we might be able to start pumping some water out of that dam, and we can get that cleaned out. So then I can organise an excavator to come in and yeah, clean it out so I can make one big dam in there. That's my plan anyway. So I'll get this kettle going and we'll put all the hoses together. So yeah, you would have seen we set the pump up in the other half of this dam. So this is our house dam. So yeah, we've got obviously half a dam here. Well, there's half, and then you've got an island in the middle. It's good for canoeing and stuff, but it's a to be honest, it's a pain in the ass. So our plan is we're going to pump this. Once I walk around there, you'll see where we're at. Probably get bitten by a snake. Oh shit. It's a bit wet there. That was muddy. So you'll see, yeah, we've got the pump going here. And oh, I just can't get up. It's a little slippery. Yeah, so we've got the pump going here. And then I'll pump this little half of the dam out here into the other big half there. And I'm hoping I might be able to get an excavator in here and start digging this hole out deeper, getting it a bit straighter on the edges, and then I might even get the trees knocked out and even start digging this island out to a point. Well, that's my plan at any rate, and then maybe if we can get it to a point where we just pull the middle bit of the bank out, and then the two dams become one. So we'll see what happens at any rate. But our mission now is I'll walk up the island, and we've got our all our garden gets watered out of this dam, and our dogs and stuff like that. So, oh, that's handy. We've got a we've got a canoe now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get our float. You can see in the middle of, right on the edge of the dam there. That's our suction point for our pump for the garden. So I'm just going to try and move that into the middle. So that's the plan now. So yeah, as you can see, I've made my way up to the shed where this the old MX120 is, the old dog. So yeah, you can see I've pulled the wheel off. I think I might have shown this before we went away on holidays. But yeah, I've pulled the wheel off so I can get to all this junk. Yeah, because there's the linkage arm. It's supposed to have an arm like this one and goes down into the selector. But yeah, we pull that out and there's not much there left. So I'm hoping, yeah, like I said, I'll be able to take a block off or find somewhere I can find an inspection hole or something. But that's one job. And the other job on this beautiful piece of machinery is, you can see we've got oil leaking badly out of here. Yeah, so I want to take this whole block off here. I'm thinking I might be able to just take these 4 bolts out here and sort of move the whole thing. It's all flexi hose there. So yeah, we'll see how we go, because it's just the remotes. You know, there's not a whole heap going on. So I'm hoping that's my plan. We'll be able to undo a few fittings here and get into it. We'll undo a few things and see what we can do. Obviously I've already taken off a few things where I've already forgot where they come from, but that's alright. Oh, that come from there, that would have come from there. Yeah, so that's sort of where we're at with this beautiful machine. Yeah, that's probably going to be the worst, that gear shifter, because obviously it's stuck in, she's stuck in 2nd gear at the moment, so she's going very slow, and yeah, it's not ideal. But I'd like to have the tractor back, and I don't really want to go and spend a heap of money on it because it's not really worth a lot of money. So we'll have a crack at, I probably should have washed it a bit better. Look at in here. We'll have a crack at pulling a few things off and seeing where we get. Righto, so I'm back. I just had to go put fuel in my pump over there at the house. So yeah, I'll have a go at ripping this hydraulic block off, or this remote's off. For your information, which you'd already know, definitely not a mechanic, so I'm just trying to have a crack myself and learning as I go. But I've done a bit of this sort of stuff in the mines, so can't be that hard, just have a go. So yeah, we'll start undoing a few hoses. Obviously I've got a few out the back here to undo, and yeah, we'll go from there. What could possibly go wrong? So I'm having a few issues over here, getting a few, I'm having a bit of trouble getting in here actually. So that's, this one down here, having a bit of trouble getting that undone. So I've seen this thing online where they get an impact driver. So I'm going to try it. It's just like it's an air impactor. See if we can give it a hit and then we'll loosen it up and see if I can get it undone. That was noisy. And I was pretty lucky I didn't hit that there. We'll see how it goes. I should have loosened it. So I should be able to put the spanner on there. It's a fair setup here. And I've got this spanner like that, and hopefully something's moving. Just don't know what. I don't know if it's moved or not. I can't tell. Might be the spanner that's moving. There may be. This is going to be a tough one. Real tough. I might have to buy some different spanners, I think. So yeah, well, I'm at the mine tomorrow, so I'll come back and try again tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, maybe Friday. But yeah, I might need to upgrade my toolage. But yeah, I think we'll leave that there before I wreck something. But we'll get it, always do.